Hi there, let's work on Google Cloud. Here I have a cluster, so they're gonna be working with the Anthos. So I'm gonna be setting a couple of MV vars. I'm gonna set all right now, like these on my shell. Cluster name, etc. EDNS, IDNS. Alright. So let's get credentials to the cluster. I can execute kubectl commands also for cubic context. Okay, so we get into a context of it. Let's make a config view. It's my context certificated. Alright, perfect. Let's get this list over here. Clusters list. So what now? I'm going to download ISM. What is ASM? Anthos Service Mesh. Now I'm going to verify a signature of it. Install ASM. Okay, which is the latest version now, Windows 7. Shown. Installation is okay. So now we're going to verify the download bundle. Now we're going to make executable the ISM. Okay. I'm going to create a ST operator YAML, ls tracing YAML. It's kind of a ST operator. Mesh enable tracing to the stick driver. So let's create that. Alright, ls tracing YAML is there. So what you do now, install ASM. So we're going to install ASM inside GK, this cluster over here. And now in Cloud Shell, we're going to create a firewall rule once that ISM installed. Takes a little while. Once that happens, I will create a firewall rule. My eyes. Control plane and throw the data plane. Take a while. Control plane. I think there is a video which I explain the difference between control plane, data plane. Okay, nearly done. Okay, export the shell IP. Let's create a firewall rule. That's gonna be fast. I'm gonna show one thing that I have here. It's copying things from the storage. Let's create a name var of it. Well, the context. I'm gonna use a printf command of it. Just some control I like to do. Okay, we'll keep these in another document. Alright. So let's go to Kubernetes clusters. Click on the let's go into login. We just got from here on-prem. Let's put a token. That works okay. Now that's in the green. Perfect. Now what we do, there's a version of Istio 1.801 downloaded this Istio to install. I have on my local machine, which is Windows, with no problem with that. Istio. Let's create a namespace. The easiest way to install like your LS under bin, there is this istio.ctl command waiting to start with it. This is the full profile demonstration. Egress gateway, so it's going to install those components. If that doesn't work, you have to repeat. Wow, Istio-D, Istio-Core. There are components like Kiali, Prometheus, Jaeger, Grafana, also Zipkin. Said Kiali before. These are components under the add-on. I'm gonna show here. Open a new window. Here, I'm gonna open the terminal. Make it load, because if you know the page doesn't load, it's extremely strange. It's going on with Chrome. Very crazy. Alright, Chrome is being strange with behavior like Gmail, just very slow eventually. Okay, Istio. If you go under bin, samples, add-ons here, Prometheus, Kiala, Grafana, okay, Jaeger, those 4 and plus Zipkin is gonna be, yeah. You can install these add-ons. These are my pods. Then I'm going to apply all of these ones here. I'm going to apply Prometheus first, Grafana. I'm getting from the GitHub, and Kiali. Okay, I could do these as well, like ls cd samples, ls cd add-ons, ls cd add-ons, ls. Okay, I installed it manually, those four. I can get into extra. Unexpected Argus. We shouldn't get that problem. I installed this before. Um, in this case, our scope. Installed Zipkin, Kiali, Prometheus. Okay, all those cool things. And let's get those services. Okay, just the ingress gateway have the external IP address. Okay. Everything there was expecting. Grafana, ingress gateway, egress is still. One thing that's missing on this version is the still pilot. We can go over that. Now let's get into the context of it. On-prem KMS local. I'm gonna run a couple of commands that you're gonna be on my explanations. You can copy from here, stop the video and then check. We provide all these docs. Okay. Okay. Our services were created. Let's go to workloads. It's creating all those things. Let's change the context to DKE. I'll export some variables. Okay. Deployment, I get deploy STL system, grab ESTLD. And the version. Now I can do a label namespace. I'm going to deploy a couple of things. Sorry about the cough. Exile gets Green. It's a very polyglot application. Okay, I got patching and workloads, refresh. GK or on-prem, so you see there. Alright. Now we're going to log in. Alright, everything about those Okay. Check operations. Those are those fields. I want to query that. I would like to find something or share, but wherever I'm going to monitoring. Didn't go to monitoring. It's very the computer is quite slow right now because of the. I passed that. Okay, monitoring. Let's select the GKE dashboard. Okay, got GKE. Going to alerting. It's incredibly slow. Alerting. Alright. Now we're going to services. No policies on alerting, services. All the services. Okay. Now it's going to trace list. Just showing quickly the stick driver. Okay. All those servers, everything here. Now I'm going to be back here. I'm gonna go back to a folder, not this folder. Okay, let's clone a REPL. I'm going to apply a couple of, first the context of decay, apply destination rule, my canary and traffic splitting of the virtual services, okay. You cannot see those things here but on Kiali. So what we're going to do now, everything's in green. I created the proxy of those services. Okay, now I'm going to Anthos. What we want to see here, you expect to see there's a couple of things. You, you can configure the health management, and here serves the mesh. Okay, any namespaces. Okay. Alright, then get the default. Okay. I'll check here this product catalog servicing. This is very cool. Just put that on here. Where else? Let's go over to not be boring for you guys, but this is a very complicated stuff of lamb. It's a dedicated argument. So right now, on the left, we here have healthy. Okay, topology, okay. Alerts. Let's go in healthy. Let's create a slow. Okay, I will put latency, alright, as metric, and here I will leave to request based. Okay. Continue. For here, I'm gonna leave it to 1000 more seconds. Okay. Period type. Alright. Latency thresholder. Okay. Continue. Period type calendar. Period length. Calendar day. Our goal is 99.5. So here you'll see. Let's. Okay. Continuing, yeah. Okay, let's create slow. My study stuff. No, it's not that. Okay, now let's diagnose the things. Let's click on metrics. Break down by. You see what you have. Cool, it's pretty cool stuff. It's like there's no problem with the Lazarus listing. It's a lot of cool stuff you have. It's really incredible, the things. Okay, cool. On the tracing. Code select to trace. Let's go to product catalog. Okay, that's cool. Its Anthos service mesh is automatically collecting information about network calls within the mesh and providing tracy data that documents timestamp spent, not timestamp, but I used to say that. The quite easy way to say that we're on these calls, and this is immensely useful and required to do no extra. There's no developer E4. And how this time spent within the workload, in this case, the product catalog service spotting is an instrument directly by issue. If needed to get this level of detail, the developer, like every architecture guy, should get into instrumentation logic within itself. It's more complicated. So let's be back here. Oh, it's quite slow. I'm sorry doing videos and my computer is quite slow. There's some upgrade stuff. A couple of controls it does. I will delete the canary stuff. Delete the destination role, track splitting, etc. Anthos, servicing mesh. On service will be checked. Okay. You click on that, and now you click on the healthy of it. Alright, if we click on also on the metrics, look the different, all of it. It's back to here. Service mesh. That's for going very nice. You click on topology. Here's a service mesh stuff. This is extremely easy picture to explain what service mesh is. Now I get into front-end external servicing. Look the legend, front-end. So powerful thing. Now we're going to be back here just to show a couple of things. Let's go to on-prem. You know what this command does? Get EVC Prometheus. Okay. The port is 99. This is one cool stuff I will provide you guys. Let's post forward. Okay. It's forwarding the traffic. Okay. I guess this can help me. Yeah. Expression, product catalog servicing. Okay. I should execute that. This expression is poor. Here's an expression of product. Sorry, the default. Default is the namespace you guys know. Graph. Here we go. The graph with Prometheus. Now let's get into Grafana. I get to log into that. Okay. I'm going to switch back here. I'm not going to keep it. I should get and log into my to the cluster. kubectl get gcloud container get credentials etc. gke blah 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 whatever. No, never mind. Let's go into Grafana. I don't need to present both together. You know that there's a way of keeping all that alive without doing this. You're not going to do this in production. There's going to be a way of post-forwarding the services into the access into a URL like what I'm doing right now. Okay, premises I will close. So dashboards. Dashboards, manage. Istio mesh dashboard. You have all the things. Product catalog service. It's a lot of things. This is the way you could in production. Okay, I got a problem of performance of one service. What's going on? You come here. So it's not a really simple way to get a scenario and explain it to you. I'm just showing you what is possible to do. What we do now, we do. Oh my gosh. I will close trace. I'm not going to show trace anymore. It's going to be a very long video, and it's 9 and 10. And here I want you to watch Eurocup. Close Grafana. Now we're going to see the beautiful boy here. Call it a Jaeger. Find trace service. What's the service name? Yep. Find traces. Some more. Well, how can we differentiate all of them? Here is simulating what we saw in the traces, at least from the monitor logging error report. And so monitoring Grafana and Prometheus. They both have similar functionalities. Every single request of it with the timestamp, it's crazy. That's very powerful thing without not paying and stuff. Now we leave for the last, the best, which I consider not the best, but more useful for you developer, which is scaling. Log into Red, get in. Overview, alright. Let's go here to graph. Leave the namespace to default. This is a real service man. Okay, let's put here so traffic animation. Security, there is no security. This is what we call service mesh stuff. You see, when you have connection one server to the other, the traffic animator, the requests are going more to one version instead of the other. This is very cool stuff. You can, okay, here, look, there's the Redis. This is more used for developers. Okay, let's display request percentage. It's crazy. Response in time. You know there's an egress gateway to Google APIs. Applications. All the apps. Workloads. Services. Workloads. We're always checking this. Let's go inbound metrics. There are more graphs that you've seen in your entire life. Oh, that's all I like to share. It's too much. One thing very cool. Here the services, everything you see in Kubernetes, like workloads and services. Everywhere you see those things, but if you come in here to compare, alright. So workloads and services. Workloads and services, okay. When you have Istio config, are the Istio components, like virtual service, the front-end ingress, for example, let's read it for you. Using this gateway, destination will be the front-end, virtual service the front-end. So everything, so an order here, which goes to this workload. Front-end default was because local. Okay, so this is the workload, so it's going to this workload on this port. Alright. Destination rule, but let's see we have destination rule. There's no destination rule. Request authentication, no. If you click in Istio, you have more components. It's everything that makes Istio works for you. The envoy proxies. Alright, that's all I'd like to share. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Don't know if you like it, but it's a very good overview about what you can do with these tools. This is the part of comparing the open source, the stick driver with the open source stuff, which you can do many things. That's all. Danke. Bye bye.